When I was a little kid, I was always taking things apart. I remember my mom constantly yelling at me for the batteries being scattered around the house and stuff being taken apart. And as I went through schooling, I realized math was where I really excelled. So I put math and the tinkering with things together, and when I went to high school, there was an engineering class, and I realized that spending all my time in that's where I wanted to be with my career. Later I went to MSOE and then found myself at WT as my career path. My favorite project that I worked on was when I first actually started. It was like 2 weeks into the job. My boss has gout, so he can't really crawl around in plumbing chases and things like that, so I had to go downtown Chicago on Lakeshore Drive to do a plumbing replacement job. So there was walk paths about yay big, about 6 inches, and 27 stories up, looking down 2 stories. I'm walking along this path with my boss on one half of the building. It was real easy. We didn't have to do very much. We just took down the information. My boss left and I had to go do the second half of the building. And in the second half, it was about 35 degrees hotter. It was tiny little places I had to crawl through, about yay big, pipes I was stepping over. It was a great time because I like doing design work, but I also like getting hands-on and actually getting information myself. It was a hard job, but it was one of my favorite ones because I got to be hands-on them instead of just sitting behind the desk. What really inspires me about my job here is the knowledge. I'm one that always wants to keep learning and keep moving forward with my career. And here we have a bunch of engineers that actually worked in the field. So with all this experience in the field of how they actually put it in. So I can go up to a plumbing engineer that, hey, would they actually install this and put this in practical knowledge, which is something you don't see in a lot of engineering companies. It's not just getting a job done, it's the personal thing that really sets this company apart and why I chose to stay here. The work and play mentality. We work really hard, have these super hard deadlines to meet that these clients are giving us, but when we meet them, we have these little lull times where between jobs and my coworkers where we do goofy things. One day we had a chair race where we couldn't put our feet on the ground. We had to do a scoot thing across the floor trying to get from one point to another. What I love about it's not just the work and getting things done, but also having the small time to play and get to hang out with your coworkers, because you spend most of your time at work, so you got to have fun and get stuff done.
We are WT Group, and that's it.